I think I lost my video that I started making. I can't find it anywhere. So I guess I have to start over again. Okay, so a few years back I started making videos, just rambling about various points in my life, right? So now that I'm sober again, I have 61 days consecutively, yay me, and a very good person that I'm learning from. Anyway, I thought about going back to making my little online bloggy, but since I'm getting back into the path of witchcraft and I have acquired, a couple decades of knowledge in this lifetime of the occult and all the knowledge of previous lifetimes, I got a lot of shit up in here that I thought, maybe since we all learn from each other, since life is a learning experience, I thought I could share my knowledge too. And yes, most of my blogs are either with me driving and of course watching the road, that's why I'm not looking at you guys, or with me stopped. Let's see what to ramble about first. Where I am coming off, we had a new moon last night, right? So I took certain crystals to reset them, if you will, recharge, whatever, cleanse, program, pretty much restart. The crystals that I set out under the new moon last night included, of course, quartz, pink quartz, all of my fire agate, my selenite got out, my labradorite, citrine, I don't think I put black tourmaline, and a few others. And of course I don't have any rocks with me because I left my house in a hurry, but those are the rocks that I set out last night anyway, so they can reset, because I use my rocks a lot, so they pick up on all of the energy that I carry with me. But last night, in addition to setting my crystals out under the new moon, I made a very, very, very potent batch of black salts. What's black salts, you ask? Some of you have knowledge, most of you don't, unless you're of the occult. Black salts are, well, just like the name. Something black and something salty. Black salt is used to banish, it's used to protect, it is used to, well, since it banishes, it can break hexes and curses. People will sprinkle it in their doorways, their window seals if they want to protect. You can add it to your bath, you can anoint yourself, you can do lots of things with black salts, but I gave mine an extra oomph of protection. Things I put in there. It's quite common to use ash from your incense. Nature gives us everything that we can use, and most everything can be used in witchcraft, believe it or not. Your freaking spoon in your kitchen could be a magical tool if you tell it to. Anyway, back to my black salt. I burnt some sage and some sweetgrass. I also burnt some dragon's blood, incense, and what am I missing? Anything else? Dragon's blood. and sweetgrass. I started to do rue, but then I was like, no. I was going to put cascarilla in it, but I decided not to. So what I put in mine was Mediterranean sea salt, because that's what I had, and ashes from sage, sweetgrass, and dragon's blood. I mixed that up together, but what gave it its extra oomph was one of the sigils that I use for protection that I have warded on my house, which I need to re-ward my house, but that might be another video. But I got a piece of paper, maybe like 2 inches by 2 inches. I drew my protection symbol on it. Then I folded the paper 4 times towards me, because I want to bring the protection towards me. And I pretty much told the sigil to protect, and the amount of energy that was radiating off of the sigil. If you put your hand over it, you could feel the warmth, you could feel the pull. It was fucking strong. I was so proud of myself. I almost broke my concentration just to call my son to show him, but I ended up not. So I have this little magical strong sigil, right? And once I activated the sigil from my mind into this reality, like I said, I folded it up towards me 4 times, then I burn it. Well, why did you burn it if you created it to protect? Well, those protective energies are still there, burnt or not. So burnt that into the ashes, and I took the ashes of the paper and I put them in the black salt. So right now I have tiny little bowl, and by bowl I mean little seashell. It's big enough to hold something small. I put a little bit of black salt under my bed because, well, we all need protection. Protection while we sleep from various entities, various energies that people might throw at you, or just people that wander into your dreams. Yes, there are people that do that, but I don't want anything unnecessary in my subconscious in my bedroom while I'm sleeping and vulnerable. So that is what I did last night under the new moon. I programmed my crystals, and I made a very, very, very good batch of black salt, which I also, in addition to putting under my bed, I put some on my arm. So I am super, super, super protected today. Make good choices. Be safe. See you next time.